Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And with the release of the new Rimuru, I'm gonna record a showcase in a bit, we also got a survey, a user survey, our first one in since the Overlord collab, I believe, where we completely shit on them for messing up the Overlord collab and making all the units not super great. So they must have heard that we didn't really like this meta, and they put one out. So we are running a survey to ask you for your opinions with the goal of future improvement to our services. We would appreciate you taking the time to respond. Please enter your responses to the items in the survey below, click here, and tap the confirm button at the very bottom of the page to send it. We have until the 31st of this month, so we've got quite a few days until this is actually due. So please make sure you do this survey. I mean, I don't really care if you copy my answers. I just, we need people to do this to make the game better. All right? If no one fills this out, they're going to keep going with what JP wants. And from what I've heard from the JP people on Twitter, they really like Jubilee. And they really don't like other things. They like building their nations and Jubilee, and that's it. And, I'm fairly certain people on Global care about beatdown battles and places to test units and free-to-play units coming back. I'm sure those are slight concerns on that side too, but they really like Jubilee. And I personally am not a super huge fan of Jubilee, but this is the time to get your opinions across, right? And this is your time to make the game better. And they have proven time and time again throughout the 2.5-year course of this game's life cycle that the answers do contribute to quality of life updates. Not immediately, but they do get introduced. So, I have already clicked on this. So, survey regarding the first half of 2024. What is your user ID? It autofills for you. How do you identify? Male. How old am I? 30 to 34. Shut the fuck up. How satisfied are you with the updates and content for the 2.5-year anniversary? Very satisfied, satisfied, dissatisfied, very dissatisfied. I would say I'm a bit dissatisfied because a lot of the stuff that came out is old, recycled content. Nothing was really new, and the things that were new were not very well built upon. So we'll get into that down here. So overall, I was a little bit dissatisfied. If there was like a neutral button, I probably would have pressed that, because there are both good and bad points. How satisfied are you with the additional features implemented for the 2.5-year anniversary? The Chancellor Union feature that allows you to team up with other Chancellors. I was dissatisfied, because literally it's a chat box and some buffs. And that's it. And that's it. They didn't do anything else with it. And they haven't done anything with it since then. The new area tourism district, I don't know about you. This is personal preference because this is my damn survey, and you can type what you want and you can check what you want. But I do not give two craps about building nation stuff. Like, I don't. I build the building, it goes in the storage, so I can not have the screen lag out when I try and load in. All right? I don't care about building stuff. The enchantment feature, okay, cool. Like, it is power creep. It does require you to grind Tower of Isis, which makes you play the game more. Tragic, I know. And it does introduce some new RNG, which no one's a fan of. But overall, I think it's fine. It's just that I don't care about building stuff. I don't like that the enchantment is locked behind tourism, which is locked behind bamboo, which is locked behind normal building stuff, which is, I think, locked behind the riverfront, which is locked behind the original Tempest building area. So you gotta build your happy ass up to even unlock the tourism district. I'm not a big fan of locking powerful features behind, essentially, it's time gated. So I'm not a super huge fan of this. I might even put very dissatisfied. Enchantment, again, mostly it's fine. What do you like about Chancellor Unions? List up to 3. The barrier stones and the bazaar. And that's about it. The bazaar, because we got, the EX ticket if you don't spend any of them like an idiot. The barrier stones, they do provide useful buffs. Litho Valor's double drop rates, Tower of Isis drop rates, extra damage and defense for certain stages. These can definitely help people out who are missing just that little tiny bit of extra damage output. but barrier stones can give it to you. These are good things. The chat function, completely useless. I don't know. I do this to do the 5 stickers for the mission that comes out every week or every month. And then I never use it again, except to accept gifts. Dragon Spheres, I have yet to get a 2-star thing out of it. Like, I've gotten 1-star things out of it, great. I've yet to get a 2-star. Donation feature, it gets me Dragon Spheres. Okay, cool. The emblem editing, I haven't changed the emblem since it came out. I know I know our guild has unlocked a lot because we're level 63, 64, I don't know what we are. I haven't touched it. I don't care. Do not care. So these are the only 2 things that I really actually care about. What features would you like to see added to Chancellor Unions? Co-op battles with Union members, defeating enemies and collecting points as a team. Yes, please, give me something to do with this Union besides stare at it. Ranked battles with other Unions. Please, give me something to do other than stare at it. Item exchange feature. I don't really know what that means, but sure, give me something new. Addition of more barrier stones. Awesome. More buffs. Everyone can deal with more buffs. An adjustment to amount of barrier stones obtained. Also give me that. Because again, everyone benefits from more barrier stones. Either people using them or you acquiring them and then using them for other people. All of this should be I want it very much to people. Because I don't think there's anyone that's happy with the current, existence of the Union, because it's just nothing. It really, apart from the barrier stone buffs, it really doesn't do anything to help the game, as far as content is concerned. Unions are not content. So please make us some content for said unions, and then I'll be happy. Right? This is stuff you expect out of unions and guilds and stuff that other gacha games have. This game doesn't have it. I expected it to drop when the unions came out, and it's not here. Please add it. Which events and features did you like for the 2.5 anniversary? Please list up to 5. Okay, well, I listed too many. Recruit lineups, Guy Mill and Belzard. I think they're a good batch of characters. We'll delete that. Reward character Veldora. He's a very good free-to-play unit. He takes a little bit of working around, but yeah, sure. Story, I don't care about story. I don't read the story. I don't listen to the story. That's personal. 5-star EX featured 500 times free recruits. Yeah, free recruits is great. Please keep us coming. Anime tie-in Metal Bazaar. Yeah, those are free rewards. Free gear for all the new characters that have come out over the past 3 months. Free tickets. Free enhancement items. Give me more free stuff. Trials and Tribulations, we'll delete that too, because I mean, it's content. Yeah, sure. It wasn't overly difficult. It didn't really make me scratch my head at all. And I certainly couldn't use a whole bunch of teams in there that I really wanted to have the challenge that I'm looking for, but whatever. Highlight scenarios fully voiced. I don't care about these either. If I want to watch highlight scenarios, I'll watch the friggin' anime, right? We'll delete that too. 5-star rate increase, 4 to 6%. Rate up is a lie. We know that, but it is nice that they're telling us that it's 6% at the Isekai Revelry. It's now just down to 5% base instead of the 4%, so that is good. Union, we've already talked about that. Tourism, talked about that. Enchantment, we've already talked about that. So here's the 5 things. I like the original 3-unit batch of lineup characters. I liked Veldora. I like free stuff. I like free stuff. I like rate ups. Easy. I don't think anyone would argue with me on these points. Alright. So, next up. What do you know about the following party strategy types: speed, charge, and defense? I am only aware of those terms. Well, I'm very aware. I don't know if it wants all 3 answered, because it's going to be... sure, very applicable. I want to know how to use these types in battle. Not applicable. I know how to use them. I want to know how to use those teams. Not applicable. I know how to use them. I'm not even sure if I'm choosing the right answer for this one. Not applicable. No, not applicable. I know everything. Right? Is this the right way to answer this question? We'll come back to it. Did you watch the official live stream developer diary? I believe this is talking about the English version specifically. The English dev diary made by Alara. Yes, I watched it. What were your favorite outfits that appeared between April and August 2023? Please list up to 2. This is personal preference. I'm not going to go through this. So, what would you like to see in future updates? Updates to existing battle content, Valor Cup, Heroes Jubilee, Tower of Isis, which has not gotten an update in like a year and a half or something. Dear Lord, I want it very much. Give me more stuff to do. New battle content. Give me more stuff to do. Give me permanent new stuff to do. I guess I should put that in a comment somewhere, except there's no comment yet. Updates to existing Build Nation features. I don't want it. I don't care about building shit. New Build Nation features. I don't care. Updates to existing training features, new paths and equipment. I mean, I don't really care. I think the equipment system in this game is very simple, and I like it simple. Like, I don't want this to be Honkai Star Rail, where I need to reroll 5 different things, which we introduced with the enchantment, right? So it's like, yeah, it's there, but I know where to get this gear. I make it myself. I don't have to go grind 16 different stages to look for one piece. All right, that's something I did not like about Star Rail or Genshin or all those other games like that. I like this. You make it, you can reforge it, you can enchant it if you want, you don't have to, but it's there, and you know how to do it. New training features, I don't care. Like, the training features we have for the current characters are fine. Magicules, gold, ability release, gear. Alright, moving on. Improvements to performance, yeah. Lag, crashes, great, fix all those, bugs, whatever. Give me more shit to do. Give me more stuff to do during the time where Jubilee is not active. That, I think, is one of my biggest pet peeves of this game. Old beatdown battles, bring them back. Veldora against all those EX challenge quests, bring them back. Why? Because it gives me a place to test old units out, old teams, or new units on old teams, and it gives newer players something to friggin' do after they're done with beatdown battle. Alright? That's super easy. Am I on the English Discord server for Isekai Memories? Technically, yes. I don't talk in it very much, and when I do, I have very strong opinions, but whatever. Going back up, we're gonna make a cut real fast. Okay. Think we've answered them correctly. I'm only aware of those terms. Like, I have seen them, I don't understand what they are. Not applicable to me. I know what they mean. I know how to use those types in battle. Very applicable. I've been playing the game for 2.5 years. I want to know how to use those types. Not applicable. Again, I've been using them for 2.5 years. I know what they do. Alright, let's hit next. Let's see if there's anything else. When did I join the Discord server? Before November 2023? After December 23? Before. I've been in there, I think, almost since the beginning. Next. Oh, if you have any questions or comments. Alright, we're going to make another cut. Hold on. Okay, I've got the comprehensive list. I'm not going to submit this yet, so please, if you have other things you want to add to this already existing list, I'll have this list in the video description. That way you can copy it, add to it, make it make it so that we are all submitting the same friggin' things, because I think all of these are pretty necessary. Some of them are my own stuff, but we'll go to it very quickly. Remove the level 100 requirement for skill fusions. God forbid we pull Space for Rimuru, and he's only good now when he's skill fused, and it's going to take you 6 months to get even one dupe of him to make him slightly more usable. Or, Soe, or Light Shizu. All the other skill fusions, a lot of them are actual shit, and required. Like, the level 100 requirement is actually a joke. Make all previous challenge / beatdown battle events permanent. These are like my 2 biggest things to ever fix in this game, to make it so that it would be pretty, a lot more enjoyable to most people. I don't know why beatdown battles do not just have its own tab like Tempered Edge and Conquest. The challenge quests, we've had a lot of challenge quests throughout the years, and they came back for the anniversary first half. I don't know. They haven't come back in a long time. We've got that Veldora Against stage that has come back like twice, maybe. Please give me places to use my teams that I paid money for. Why do you not let me do that? New summon animations. It's been 2.5 years. Please make some. Add summon discount steps. Please take pity on us. That way we don't have to pity as hard. Better rewards to Ranked Valor Cup, because Ranked Valor Cup rewards are kind of a joke. You get ingots now. Great, awesome, cool. Everything else is useless for most people, and even for the whales, most of it is useless. No one gives a shit about Octagram gear. No one gives a shit about the Big Dick Energy Aura. No one cares about the coins. Right? Those are only used for potions. Just give me more potions, I guess. Allow summon bazaar points, pity, to carry over other banners, please. Increase the number of attempts for the daily / event predator battles. With the amount of units that this game has and the amount of skill enhancement materials you need. This also, I think, is a big thing. 2 for the daily and 3 for the event, not enough. Not enough anymore. I know they have the whole shop where you can buy them with the Predator Battle Potions, whatever it's called. Where is it? The regular Predator Battle Bazaar. Yeah, this is great, cool, awesome. Just let us do more attempts too. I would actually take more attempts and less of those potions. Reset Crucible missions, or add more that are tailored for EX characters, because that thing hasn't been touched since December of 2022. Reset Tower of Izis, or just give us more stages of Tower, because that hasn't been touched in like a year and a half either. New charms with new effects. There's a lot of, we could have a synergy charm, right? They're introducing alt resistance down charms. They've introduced a number of effects that we could have charms for, and we just don't. Add EX Octagram Characters, especially considering that the last time we got an Octagram character was March 28th of 2023 for Protect Rimuru, who is a joke. And only at this point, Loupe and Guy are like mainstays. Everyone else is highly situational at best or trash at worst. Raise the total number of bond conversations allowed per day, please. 7. There's a lot of characters that are getting added to Tempest in the areas because they keep adding new areas to talk to people. Give us more than 7. Add union battles and more ways to acquire dragon spheres. I mean, we've kind of covered that already in the actual survey. Raise the stamina cap limit for Tower of Izis and Valor Cup. I would love to have more than 5 and more than 50 here, because sometimes I just don't have time. And these, once they hit 5, they're not going to go any higher. And sometimes I don't play Valor Cup for days. And I'd like to have this overflow a little bit into like 10, maybe 10 fights. I don't think it's asking too much. 50, 100. This stuff caps up really fast now. Selectable bond level to each character interaction screen, I think, is another one of my really, really huge quality of life things, because I don't know a single person that wants to sit here on the interact screen, choose gift, and then now hold down this button forever. Because maybe I don't want to feed him 1,683 rice balls. I just want to get him to level 42, 43. I just want a button that says, hey, let me choose the level. And if I have enough food, then great. And if I don't, then tell me I don't have enough, and I'll drop a level down or something. I think that's pretty simple, and also pretty time efficient, I think is what I'm going for. And then for the love of all that is holy, where are the old free-to-play characters? Trya, Yom, Rieger, Rieger after this month is over, yeah. Glenda. Why? Why can we not get them? Why must we wait 6 months to a year for them to be rerun and then never again because God knows when? Fix it. So those are the things that I have that I will put in the survey, but I will not actually throw my survey into the pool until like the very last day. So I implore you, if you have other things that you think would make the game better, let me know in the comments and I will add it to this list, and I will make a follow-up video when we get closer to the end date of the survey, and we will go through everything that I have tallied and added to this, so we're all on the same page. But again, I will put this in the video description so you can copy it and then add to it on your own time. Please do the survey. It's very important to make the game better for everyone to play, not just the whales, not just the new players, everybody. So, again, ideas, thoughts, comments down below. Make the game a better place. But that's it for me, guys. Take it easy, and I'll see you all later.